Yo, what's happening, people? How you guys doing? You guys beat me to the punch. Hey, Amy, get ducked. Two boys, Roger, Pomp, I see you, and Ryan C. Hello, hello. Mandy, welcome. Rain, hi there. I'm in Canada and have no idea what time this starts. I have 6 hours of work left. Hopefully, it works. It starts right now. Right now. It is 8 p.m. South African time. So SAST is South African Standard Time. A fantastic. What's that? Something flying around here. Hey, Miss Kelly. Blast. How's it? Harry Dunn. How you doing, my friend? We have 33 clips today. So it's gonna be a long. I don't think it's gonna be a long because it's short clips and it's easy to debunk. But this very first one on your screen right now, I just had a quick look at that, and it seems a bit weird to me. So I think it's gonna. Also the quality is extremely low. So no idea how we're gonna debunk this first one, but hopefully we can. Yeah, Joe, ready to go. 33 clips waiting to be debunked. How's the weekend going for everybody so far? The Springboks played. The Springbokken, they won against Italy. 45-0. What an impressive game. I just need to get my phone ready here so that I can have the chat up and running while we're doing this. I'm just going to wait for some more people to get in. Florida checking in. Hey, Michael, welcome to the stream. I don't know. Maybe we should just get started. If you're in the stream, please do not forget to leave a like. I'd like to see a high like ratio to views. I've never seen that on both my channels, which I really want to see. Hey, Pomp. Pomp. Hey, Awakening. And Wayne. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. I still need to set up a button for the stream itself, like what Beardo has, the ban hammer, but not a ban hammer. Don't want to copy everything he has, but still want to set up those things. I just don't get around to it ever. But I think let's get started. This weekend in South Carolina is hot. Oh, damn, hot. I hate hot weather. Hot and humid. Yeah, especially the humid part. I can take the heat, but the humidity kills me. That's what kills me. And during the summertime, we have humidity, average about 90% humidity, which is insane. It's that wet, hot weather. I dislike it. Okay, let's get into this because we have quite a few clips. So I'm going to play the first one. I don't know. I didn't cut this up. So this first one ends here. Let me just make a cut here so that we can... because this one I think we're going to spend quite a few minutes on. And let's do one here as well. Okay, now we can see the full clip. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. So that's basically that. The rest of it is just the cat playing. I'm gonna mute. I wonder if I should mute that. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let's do this. Let's bring up the chat here again. I'm gonna mute because some of these it doesn't matter, and then I'm gonna bring in. Let me switch desktops here real quick. I'm gonna bring in some background, not music, but just like eerie horror stuff, like an ambient. Let's use this one, and let's use this one over here. I'm just gonna bring this in, mute the top track, because we don't need all of that. Because the music that they use is also so damn loud. So I'm gonna do this. I mean, we can make it 20. Yeah, that's not too loud. That should be good. That should be good. Okay, so then we don't have that dead quiet. Okay, let's see what happens with this cat. Something pulls on its tail. That's basically it. I want to put that in slow motion and really see it for what it is. So let's do this. Let's right stretch that just a little bit. Okay, let's see this. Is something really pulling on its tail? I don't think it is. I don't know what to think of this one. Oh, you know what? It might play in... I don't think it's playing in reverse. Let's throw this in reverse real quick and see what that does. Definitely not playing in reverse. Because both ways looks weird. Yeah, definitely not in reverse. Okay, so let's put this back to where it was. And go over the slow-mo. That is a weird movement. Is that a ghost doing that? I doubt that. Okay, so there he starts, going frame by frame. It looks like he's getting yanked by the tail. Okay, wait, I'm on the slow motion one. Yeah, that's not going to help me frame by frame. This one will. Looks like he's getting yanked by the tail. Because he's definitely being pulled like that. You guys see that? This is one of those clips that's going to drive me insane. It's the same one of that woman. That man and woman sitting... Hey, what's up, Nero? How you doing, bud? Of that man and woman sitting on the couch. And the dog is just lying down there on the mat. Licking its own paws and stuff. And then all of a sudden gets yanked. It feels like it's the same thing. Thank you, Nero, for committing to 2 months. I appreciate that, bud. Hey, Christy D, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Fata. So, okay, let me get your feedback. What do you think is happening here? Let's do this a community debunk. What about that? How about a community debunk? What do you guys think's happening here? Nero's in with a €3 super chat. Thank you, Nero, for that, bud. Appreciate that. I can heart that, or yeah, I can heart that. Nice. Didn't know I can. Okay. What do you guys think's happening with this cat? Cats are sound sensitive. Yeah, but awakening. Excuse me, Fata. I know you hate that, but I've got a smoker's cough that I can't get rid of. I can edit it out during my videos, but in live streams, I'm so sorry. Cats can move, dude. Ryan, definitely they can. But the thing is, we have 4 cats and they are very playful. But I've never seen something like this, where they actually yank themselves backwards. Because if we look at the slow-mo one, oh, wait a minute. Okay, you see, it just takes a while. HM Paranormal Detective, welcome. Hey, and thank you for committing to 2 months. Appreciate that. Look at his back leg there. I think he kicks himself away with his back leg. I think you guys are right. He just plays with himself. But you know, this is the thing. I wanted to find out how he does it. And right here, his back leg seems to kick off of the... Yeah, it definitely did. Look there, he kicks himself off of that. Yeah. Okay, so now mystery solved. Are you guys happy with that finding? It's just a cat playing, kicks himself off. Misophonia? What do you mean, Fart? Misophonia? The hell is that? Misophonia. Let me Google that. Misophonia. Let me see what that is. Misophonia is a condition where skeptic sounds, often repetitive and related to human actions like chewing or breathing. Oh, skeptic. You see the debunking of specific sounds, often repetitive and related to human actions like chewing or breathing, trigger strong negative emotion. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's like ASMR to me. Whenever I hear someone do ASMR, I immediately lose my blood starts boiling. I can't take that sound. I can't take the sound of people chewing their lips, dry mouth. I don't know why, it just annoys the hell out of me. Nero Zen coming in strong with a 5 gifted membership. Thank you, Nero. I appreciate that. Nero Zen, for those of you who don't know, he's been with me for many, many years now, but on my main channel. He's been a me supporter on both channels for a long time. So thank you, Nero, for that. I appreciate that, man. So okay, we discovered the whatever's happening there. Nothing weird. Now this next one, I don't know what to think about this because the guy's reaction seems genuine, but it could be someone playing a prank on him. Not really, Miss Kelly. My cats, I always pull them by their tails, but not like negatively. It's like a positive playing method. They know that. Like our one cat, Sadie, if I pull her by a tail and hold her back end up, and this might sound strange. It might sound a bit cruel towards Anna, but it's definitely not. She immediately lays down and spins because she likes that. She comes with her back end towards me, wanting me to pull on the tail. And then they play. Then they start playing like crazy. They like it. Anyway, I guess it depends on the cat, hey? Because animals have so many different personalities in one animal, so you can imagine. But anyway, so this one, I think it might be someone playing a prank on him, but his reaction seems genuine. So... Oh, wait, he has sound to this, but I think there's also loud music in there.
He's not catching...
Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. This clip is a bit loud. Let me just put it softer for you. This clip is a bit loud.
He's not catching ball with you?
Yeah.
You need someone to play ball?
That's that. I think his reaction is genuine. But that being said, what do I think is happening? I just think someone's playing a prank on him. Have you guys ever watched those videos on YouTube where the spouses would prank their partners, or people would prank their spouses or whatever? Where they would fake a haunting, like they'll pull on a piece of string, let a doll rise up, stuff like that. I think it's those types of things, and just once again taken completely out of context and put in a video of paranormal activity happening. So Mandy, you're very naughty in this chat, Mandy. But Potter, yes. Yes, cats like to be slapped on the back end. Love taps. The camera is also too well placed. Yeah, no, definitely. But I think it could be also, now that you mention that, Nero, because I wanted to discuss this more, but my mind immediately went filthy when I saw Mandy's comment. But if you think about it, let's say he's a streamer. His camera is not directly focused on him. It is focused in such a way that you can see the fridge. So this can all be planned just to get into one of those top 5 paranormal channels and have your name tag displayed down there, so you can have a little bit of 15 minutes of fame type of thing. So if you look at the camera angle, he's not the main focus of the camera angle. It's too low to be CCTV footage or a security camera. So with all that being said, I think it's definitely planned and it is definitely fake. So some people might ask, but how is it faked? Well, easily, just a string on the fridge. And I guess that must be so annoying because we always go for string. There's a string involved. But if you think about it, it is the easiest thing to use to fake something is just use a piece of string. So yeah, I think Nero, you had part in this. We cracked it. It's fake. Now this next one, check this out. This happened to us not too long ago. The back wall has been altered to mask the person moving the door. Alright, I didn't read too much into that, so let's see.
Catching ball with you?
Yeah.
You need someone to play ball?
I see what you're saying, Roger, but there's definitely something happening there. But then the question is, are these people new to editing? Because why would they do it in that way? That you have this thing floating around here.
Ball?
It can be compression as well. Because it's only on here. I don't see it really affecting any other aspect of the floor, the wall, the lines here. They all seem to stay straight. I just think there's something there that's being blurred by the camera itself. Not like blurred by them, but I just think it's probably just like a defect in the film itself. So I wouldn't bank on that, but it could be. But I'm not going to read too much into this one because we know it's fake for sure. So, but hang on, it's the second time. Yeah, I knew I saw something here. That's the last clip. So whoever put these clips together messed up badly because he's got it flipped and he's got it in 3 frames. 1, 2, 3, and it's flipped. That threw me off the whole time, but I wasn't sure what I was seeing. This one. This happened to us the other day, and I had to hammer parts of the manhole. Do we call that a manhole? Still, the manhole cover. I had to hammer parts of it back together. Let me zoom in because I don't know why they have it that small. For what reason? But I think that is planned because with us, this happened with the wind. The wind was blowing so strong that it lifted the manhole cover, slammed it down and broke it. Yeah, so we only have... So what's happening there? There's something happening there that catches my eye right there. That could be like a piece of fluff that's just like a piece of like a breeze or something in caption. Yeah. I don't know, but it's also wiggling. Shouldn't be wiggling. I don't think it's an edit though. I just think it's the camera is bad. But I think there's someone in there waited for someone to get home because it seems like it's apartment. She's going into her own apartment. That's someone else's apartment. He's probably pranking them. Been waiting in there. A breeze in the manhole. Yeah, there's a breeze in the manhole. And I just think they did it. They lifted it and threw it back down just to scare their neighbors. I don't think there's much there. And then this one, it's a child's imagination.
I don't see anything.
It's Adeline.
Adeline?
Yeah.
She's down there?
Yeah.
Okay. She can stay down there.
That's that. I mean, that's not a ghost. That's nothing to me. And then we have this one. There's someone in there. I mean, it's just people fooling around. It's not a ghost at all. And then the last one. This one is just a old train that's starting to move. But also, these clips so far doesn't really need to be debunked except for the first one and maybe the second one. This one, it's people that's playing around. Train doesn't have its brakes on permanently, and that just happens. I don't think there's anything to worry about that. So for those first clips, I feel confident that nothing there is paranormal. But how do you guys feel about it? I think that's most important. If you guys agree with that. Ryan, are you that serious about eating your takeaway? Waiting for it? Depends on what it is. Depends on what it is. If it's like pizza or something, I'd be waiting like that as well. That actually exists. The train actually moves by itself, but it's no magic. I've read an article about it. Is it probably one of those? But why is the train moving by itself back and forth, or just continuously moving forward? Because there has to be an end to those train tracks, right? But it could be like one of those areas in the Bermuda Triangle where all of these weird phenomena happen due to the Earth's gravity and magnetic fields. I'm a right curtain twitcher. What do you mean? Right curtain. You twitch on the curtain? What does that mean? I'm a right curtain twitcher. I don't know what that means. Peeking out, waiting for my... I'm very confused with you right now, Ryan. I don't know what you mean. It's called frogging. I think when people living in your attic or walls. That's probably more scary than any ghost story. Is that woman that he's saying he's looking out for the pizza to come. Yeah, my brain is just not computing that. Is that woman that the guy had a suspicion that there was someone in his house and he set up cameras, and when he went to sleep, that woman comes out of the attic. She pees in his sink. We call... Oh, curtain twitcher is something we call people here who peek out their... Oh, okay. Okay. I get it now. A curtain twitcher in the UK is someone who is constantly by their... Hey, talking about someone constantly by their window. I had a friend. So when we were in school, I don't know if I told this before. We were still in school, and they said I must come with them after school. They're going to smoke some weed, and I must come with. But I was a wrestler, so I was too scared to do any sort of substances, weed, alcohol, nothing. So because I was very fit and athletic for that, so I refused to do any of that. So I was just there with them, but they were smoking weed, and my friend got so high and paranoid that the police is coming to him. He was a curtain twitcher, so he's constantly out the window, right, the whole day. The next day when he got to school, I kid you guys not, this entire part of his body had a suntan of him permanently watching out the window because he's so paranoid the police is coming. He's like this out the window. So this side of his face, this side of his arm, body, everything was tanned. The other part was fine. That's how much, I mean, that's a curtain twitcher. Not that what you guys get. Right? That's a curtain that you get sunburn just on the one side of your body. I was just listening to a podcast about a different time that happened to a girl who woke up to the guy watching her. He had been in the house for several days. Spoiling Jaws? What do you mean? Nero? Spoiling Jaws. But anyway, so yeah, so that girl that comes out into the attic. Have you guys seen that clip before? Let me see if I can find it for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about. Girl lives. Oh, damn. Let's try that again. Lives in attic. This one. But I don't want that long one. Here we go. Here's a short.
What would you do
Check this out. This is the one I was talking about.
if you found out a stranger had been secretly living inside your house with you and your family? In 2008, a Japanese man noticed that food was disappearing in his fridge, so he set up a security camera and discovered that there was a homeless woman living inside the top compartment of his closet. Police found the intruder when they slid open the top shelf of the closet and she was nervously curled up on her side. The woman told police that she had no place to live and first snuck into the man's house about a year ago when he had left it unlocked. The police investigated how she managed to go in and out, but she really only came out for food and to take showers when the homeowner was away. She did manage to move a mattress into the small closet where she stayed hidden when the man was home. This is one of my favorite creepy videos from the internet just because it's so...
But there's another part of this that shows the woman actually pees in his sink and then drinks from the milk carton that he uses. That's insane. I'm the type of guy that if I go to the toilet, I wipe the seat with toilet paper before I sit down. And that's just in my house between me and my family, whom I love. Right? Because that's just what I... Now, I can't imagine how I would react knowing that there's another person that pissed in my sink with my dishes in it. I would go insane. I would bail her out just to knock her teeth out. I'd do that. Anyway, let's get back to business as usual. So this one, this is another stupid one. As if you can't just quickly yank on it and run away and then film it. Look, there's a ghost. I mean, that's so stupid. We have those things in the next town over. They call it old people's gym, outside old people's gym. So I will go and do that and film it for you guys and also tell you there's ghosts. I'll do that. I actually don't. It's, you see, these things are so short that we actually don't know what's happening. So the door closes and then it opens again. I mean, that's easy to fake because these doors, they work on a mechanism up here. Right, there's a mechanism that you can just use a broom or anything to push on it and it will open that door. You can see that mechanism working. So let's do that. You can see that mechanism working there. There we go. So, I mean, that's nothing. I wouldn't immediately think paranormal about that. But Inge and we were speaking the other night. If someone did manage to capture paranormal, real paranormal, on camera, would we be able to identify it? Or if we cannot debunk it, would we chalk it off as something that, okay, we couldn't debunk it, but it's definitely not paranormal. At what point will we believe what we see? At what point will we go, okay, that's definitely paranormal? Because I think we've reached the pinnacle, yeah, because we've seen it all. So once we do see it for real, I don't think we're going to notice. I don't even think we're going to know. But I did tell her that I don't believe any of these clips because so far we can debunk every single one. We can prove it. The only time I would say that, okay, this might be paranormal is if I genuinely cannot debunk something. But then it goes back to that guy with the thing around his shoulder and he hit it with his hand. It goes back to that where it wasn't paranormal, it wasn't an edit, it was just physics. So I think most things can be and have been faked. Oh yeah, and thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Member for 1 month. Okay, well, this is you. You've been a member before. You have just rejoined. Thank you for that, Anne. Appreciate that. Yeah, because you get people that is extremely good with editing, with 3D illustrations and stuff, and CGI. They can create anything that you can think of. They can create it. And CGI is really strong now. It's if you had someone in, like, let's say, Hollywood blockbuster production level, just do a short clip as a paranormal clip, it would be really hard to prove that that was fake. Using CGI and high value production level editing, sound design, film equipment, those types of things. It will be really hard. A short clip like that, like what we're watching now, to prove that that's fake. That's the scary part. But what would paranormal, other than ghost or demon, what would it mean for you, Mandy? What would you chalk it up as? What would you say? And what are you saying? Forensic detectives often fart in that tunnel. What tunnel though? And after they can sense foul odor. What? I enjoy the Sasquatch vloggers. I think it's funny. I think one has to be there. I would assume that it's hard to catch a ghost. To catch a ghost, is that a title of a book or a movie? To catch a ghost? I don't know, Christy D. I don't think I've ever seen a movie like that or a book to catch a ghost. But anyway, isn't it a tunnel? Isn't what a tunnel? What is this? I'm gonna kill you. It's a moth. Get out of here. No, this is like a veranda, maybe. I thought it was the screaming tunnel. Oh, this? No, wait. Maybe I don't know what we're talking about anymore. But the screaming tunnel, I don't know. Yeah, only 8 likes is crazy. We have to get that up. Anne, thank you so much for sending 5 memberships my way. I appreciate that, Anne. It's amazing. Thank you so much. 5 new members. Mandy, did you because Kelly did type how you enable to accept gifts. So you click on the join button, and once you click on the join button, okay, here you go. Look at this, Mandy. I'm to your rescue. Or is it at your rescue? I'm at your rescue, Mandy. Check this out. Right, let me get my screen up to date, yeah? Because I want to see if you can see this. Okay, Mandy, check this out. So hit the join button. You hit the join button. Once you've done that, then click the 3 dots there, and then gifted membership settings at the bottom, and then you enable gifted memberships. And then you're good to go, right? So once again, you hit the join button, then then you're on the gifted membership. You don't have to join, but then you click that. Then at the bottom, you have your gifted memberships, and then Bob will then be your uncle after that. Congratulations, Mandy. You just gained a new uncle. His name is Bob. So yeah, that's how you do that, Mandy. Because Mandy's been watching for a long time now and has never received a gifted membership. I mean, even when HM Paranormal Detective, Veronica, Greentone, all of those guys, when they give out like 50 memberships at a time, she never wins. I don't see a join. Mandy. Okay, let's all just have a silent moment for Mandy. Her eyes has passed away. Let's do that. Okay, Mandy. My goodness. It's difficult. So, close out the chat. Close out the chat. Don't have the chat. No chat. No chat. And then there's the chat. But you don't have the chat. You leave the chat. Oh, iPhone. Oh man, Mandy, that's a double whammy.
My iPhone wys ook die join button.
That's a double whammy. Ew. Gee jou iPhone hier so. Gee jou bliksem se iPhone hier. I hate iPhones, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't you guys have join buttons?
Do at different times. Just not
Yeah, how can iPhone suck that much?
what? Suck that bitch.
Huh?
What did you say?
How can iPhone suck that much? So you're not allowed to join?
The best option is click on the person who donated and then go into chat. And then there should be an option there for her to switch it on. Because I've seen that before on my phone.
Yeah.
But not the way you explained it.
I'm sorry, Mandy, you'll never become a member.
No, she will. We'll figure it out.
You can't even be a member if you wanted to pay for it. Because iPhone doesn't allow that. Hey, I'm a Samsung fan. I'm old school. I still have an S23 Ultra. I know. Nah, yeah, Mandy, you're doomed. Double whammy. Blind? But okay, actually, turns out you're not blind. You just don't have it. The wonders of YouTube and devices? Yeah, for sure. You know what memes I like is those one with with Samsung, where they'll have someone with this massive professional camera taking a photo of the moon, and it's just this tiny ball, and then the guy with the Samsung is actually taking a video of the Mars rover as it's driving on the surface. That's funny. Okay, good luck with that. I'm not holding my breath, Mandy, because that's going to take a while. Okay. Hey. I have bestowed on you 2 images of me. How do you feel about that, guys? So let's do that. There we go. Anyway, I don't even know what we were talking about. And your gifted membership took me out completely. Sorry, Mandy. I'll pray for you tonight before I go to bed. Keep you in my well wishes. I resisted getting Apple products for some reason for the longest time. Can't live without them now. Yeah, that's the thing. There's always going to be that Samsung iPhone. There's always going to be that battle. Who's better? This one's better, that one's better. But every phone is really good, and it depends on the user. I've had iPhone and I've had Android. So I've had a bunch of different Androids, not just Samsung. I had Huawei, I can't even remember. Ericsson. I had a Nokia, someone stole it, now it's Ericsson's. And I've also had Samsung. And I choose Android because Android is so versatile and it's open source. And the thing for me is I can plug my phone in, boom, put a movie on my phone and go on my way. With iPhone, it's not that easy. Because I can't do that with my wife's iPhone. I can't do that. I can just plug it into my PC. And everybody's always saying, no, it's security. No. It's not security. My phone, you can't plug it into anyone else's computer. It won't accept it because I have to approve it first. But because my PC is known, I can just plug in and go. Plug and go. Done. I have a OnePlus 12, which is, OnePlus as well. I've heard awesome things about that. Do they even make blueberries anymore? Isn't it a blackberry? It's not a blueberry. It's a blackberry. What are you guys talking about? Blueberries grows on trees and stuff. On a bush. A woman who's not a bald eagle, that is where you will find a blueberry. iPhone has more security restrictions still. But that's the thing. Samsung has, or Android in general, has got a ton of security as well. It's just as good to me. Yes, black. Yeah. What are you guys talking about? Blueberry. Usually I'm the dumb one in the stream. Today I'm schooling you guys. How's that for turns? Blackberries. Yeah, Blackberry. I had a Blackberry as well. And I remember I had the very first, the 3360 or the 3060, or I can't remember. And then I got the one after that. The one with the better edges, smoother edges. And you could download pirated videos on that easily, faster, high internet speeds. I'm talking 450 kilobytes a second. Was mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. And then when 4G came out, you could get up to 1 meg in my area, 1 megabit per second. I mean, that was just... It is quite dated for sure. Excuse me, 4 times sorry. But now I don't want to brag and stuff like that. And I don't even have the best internet speed available in my area. But check this out. That is nice to look at. And that's not even the highest in the area. That's the highest available to me right. No. That is the highest. That's the highest my ISP is able to give at this time. I've got the highest in the area in my town. But there are different areas outside of my town where you can get up to 1.5 gig, I think. But I'm not bragging or anything. But sometimes my friend has really low internet speed. Sometimes I'll just send him a screen recording of my internet speed and say nothing. And he knows. He sucks. Wait, why is there a doggy cat? A dodgy cat. Dodgy? Ryan, don't you call my cat dodgy. Daai kat sal vir jou bliksem, ou maat. Yeah, no. Don't call Piper dodgy. She is the most precious thing you'll ever see in your life. Inge, bring gevaar. Laat ek net wys. A doggy cat? That would look weird, right? A doggy cat. I have 4 cats. They're all dodgy. Right, okay, I have to agree with you. Some of them, they can be dodgy. No, Christy D, you can't anymore because you've been a member for more than 3 months. So first it's Piper, then it's Fake, and then it's the Ghost, and next it's the Ghost with a X, and then after that you're officially a debunker. No, they can't be trusted. Waar's Inge? Inge, hoor jy my? Sy is seker. Hier kom sy. He is Papy. Everyone, I would like a moment of silence as I bestow this cat on you. The most beautiful cat. Well, extremely fat. She's got 1 blue eye and 1 green eye. She's fat as a... And she's disabled. This paw. She's got a paw like that. But she can use it to slap. But look at this. Look at this. And she's got a broken tail. I rescued her 5 years ago. and she snores louder than a person. Because she likes to sleep in my cupboard on my underpants. She likes the smell of my underpants. So she sleeps on my underpants at night in the cupboard, and then she snores, and it's like amplified. It's like an amphitheater. And she snores so loud that I have to get up and wake her up. She snores really loud. But she's cute. She's the best. What do you mean, Ryan? You should smell my underwear before you pull that face, you know? Yeah, she's per perfection, definitely. Because she likes it, man. She likes it. You should see Inga when I kiss her. She also opens her mouth. But I'm not kissing her on the mouth. I don't kiss on the lips. I'm just joking. Hey, this is getting dirty. This is getting real dirty. Anyway. Let's continue with the debunking. How about that, guys? How about that? Yeah, Joe, she was an amazing rescue. But hey, talking about rescue, I was an animal welfare inspector for 11, 12 years. No, yeah, 12 years, about 11 years. And you know what I hate? I hate it when people go and adopt a cat or a dog, and then they say, yes, I rescued this cat or I rescued this dog. You do not rescue dogs and cats from shelters. You adopt them. The shelter already rescued them. Because if you had to rescue your animal from the shelter, the one you've paid to adopt, if you had to be the one rescuing it, the shelter shouldn't exist. People should stop saying that I've rescued this from a shelter. I hate it when people say that. I absolutely hate it when people say it. Because that, to me, I put my life on the line. Every single day I put on my uniform, my life's on the line. Because you have to remember, if you go into those areas where you actually have to go and rescue the animals, these people don't take kindly to you. I've had guns pulled on me. I've been shot at. People wanted to stab me. I had to fight for my life many times. People came to my home to attack my family and me. Because I took the animals away. So I had to risk literally my life every single day to rescue animals. And then you have people coming to adopt an animal from me when I was still there. And then they have the audacity to say, I've rescued this from the SPCA. That makes me so angry to the point that I want to take that animal away from that crazy person. But anyway, let's not get off topic here. Let's play this. Oh, great. A wheelchair comes out of a corner from which we cannot see. And then that happens. And it's not like it's turning. It's just going down a small step here. So automatically it would turn. And then that's a ghost. Come on. I mean, this qualifies as a ghost. So it's not like it's a projection from the backside at all. Like a hologram. But I had a comment. It was a long comment. Hang on. I can show you. I read it a couple of hours ago. So let's do this. I had a comment that this person said, not everybody is gullible on the internet. Or not everybody who watches these videos are gullible. Why is it gone now? It's gone now. But it was this massively long comment about how stupid I am for debunking. It's a Jasco video, by the way. Hey, cheers, Nero. Thank you for being here, but I appreciate that. And thank you for the membership and the sponsorship on members. You gifted 5 memberships. Thank you for that, Nero. And you donated €3. And you committed to 2 months membership. So thanks for that, Nero. I appreciate that. But anyway, telling me how stupid I am for debunking, and it's just entertainment, and not everybody is gullible to believe that it's real. They know it's fake and it's entertainment. But it's not. There are people out there that look at that projection and would not be able to sleep that night because they would 100% believe that this is real. And it's not a hologram. Nothing like that. I'm part of a cosplay community and a group of Ghostbusters using the same thing. Oh, this hologram type of thing? There's a lot of dumb people on the internet. I've met them. I know people who would genuinely believe. Yeah. And hey, those people are allowed to vote. We have to remember that. We have to remember that those people are allowed to vote. I mean, that's even scarier. This one, to me, I think we can play the... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Even the cat's running away. Paid actor. But to me, he walks out with his phone at the ready. So we don't know what happened before that. Caught on camera, the object moving with no one around. These clips will have you I don't know what that says, but anyway. So he walks in, he captures all the cupboards opening up, and then he runs and hides. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He runs and hides on his bed. So if it's that scary, it's basically an open floor kitchen type of area with the room. You hide on your bed, but everything is being disarrayed in your kitchen. That would be one of the things that I would go, okay, this might be fake. Because everything opens at once. It's easy to have someone off on the side here with a bunch of strings, and you won't see magician string, especially in this low visibility. But definitely not paranormal. Sorry, I looked at the chat. I didn't see that. Was it Kenny Biddle that had a good video on this where you could have a string with a type of a mechanism, how you pull it? You can pull the string twice, once and twice. You open and close cupboards like that. But it might be something else. I mean, it's a short... I don't think someone's inside there because it closes all the way. All of them closes all the way. What do you guys think? How could this be done? Yeah, then it must have been Gandalf. Either him or Kenny Biddle. Either one. I can't remember. But they had a great video where they actually demonstrate doing it with the strings, opening and closing a cupboard exactly the same way. So... And that just seems too good to be real in the first place. They overdo it. Joe, there's a... Roger, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. The video where they demonstrate that. Because only mods can share links. But I'd add a link after the stream. I'll find it and I'll add it, Joe, so you can see it. But you have one string that you pull. One or two, I can't remember. That you can pull in. There's a couple of stuff that you have to put in the cupboard itself. Then you can pull the string, and that will open and close the cupboard at the same time. And you can pull it hard, and it will open and close. It's very interesting. Someone posted it on Slapdam and still people were defending it as real. How? If he's showing you how they faked it. I can't remember. Fata says it's Dandolf, but I also remember Kenny Biddle. Do they look the same, Dandolf and Kenny Biddle? Yeah, Mandy, there is, but I mean that seems a bit much, eh? To open and close that much. Might be a faulty mechanism. But that seems too intentional for mechanical failure. Bloss says Kenny did one too. Yeah. That's not paranormal. You can do that with any ladder, with any step ladder. Make sure you divorce it first. Take any step ladder, have it at an incline, and leave it. It will walk off by itself. As long as there's an incline. Nothing fake about that whatsoever. This one has a shadow going across the street. So let's look back at that. It's definitely an edit. Yeah, it's definitely an edit because it's way too messy, especially here on the gate side. Because they didn't mask out the gate. So it's on the gate itself. It moves in the gate. Let me show you, for instance. I'm not going to spend too much time on that one, but let me get a shadow and show you exactly what I mean. So if we go here. And video templates, and we can look for a shadow. Oh, no, you know what? It's actually going to be easier right here on Canva. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. We have to get you special headphones so you can't hear that. So let's do shadow. And because I can get a video shadow that would make it a bit easier. But I'm not. I'm just going to take this shadow. I don't know, that might be too light. Let's get... Now let's use that shadow. Okay, it is cut off and stuff like that. But that's fine. But I'm going to have to duplicate this one. Otherwise, it's not going to allow me to download that. I'm going to make it a bit thicker like that. So let's download this as... transparent background, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let me grab it, put it in here. So there's our shadow there. You can see it there. You see it moving. Wait, let me get you there again. You see it moving, and it's going over the gate. You see what it looks like over the gate. But what they should have done is, okay, I'm just going to show you this real quick, but it takes time. That's the thing. It takes so much time, and that's why they don't do it. So let's go back here. I'm going to duplicate this file. So the bottom one, I'm going to cut out like that. And then with this one, I will go in. I'm just going to do one part. I'm not going to do the entire part because it's just the poorest quality in the world. I'm going to take an opacity and I'm going to mask out parts of the gate just like that. And I'm just going to cut it like that and bring that back. And let's duplicate it again. Let's do that. And let's do that. And then this one, let's delete that mask. We already have that one. I'm going to take a new one and I'm going to duplicate. Okay, wait, let's do it like this. I'm going to duplicate this area like that. Like that. Okay, so now we have that area. Let me delete this one because that one's not going to matter anymore. Let's bring this one down. So I have that duplicated now. And okay, so here we have that duplicated. Now if I put this on, it's still over the gate, as you can see. You can still see it on top of the gate itself. It's not behind the gate. But if I put this one that I took, if I put that one on top of that one, like that, now it's behind the gate. So I did a piss poor job of this because I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But now it's behind the gate. So, not that one, this one. So now you can see what it looks like. This is on top of the gate and that is behind the gate. It's moving on the back side of the gate because it's not affecting the actual gate. So that's how I know that those people faked their video, because they are lazy. That's why. What's happening with my clip here? It's because they are lazy. Look, it's on top of the gate. It's not behind the gate. So that's how I know it's fake. If that makes any sense. Hey, what's up, Green Tone? How you doing, bud? What's that a shadow of? What do you mean? The shadow that I just used? I have no idea. It's just a base shadow. So yeah, that's how you fake those types of things. You just slap a shadow on that and have it move around. But you have to be a little bit more creative. Mask out the areas of which it should fall behind. This one, John Wolf actually did a video on this clip. It is a complete fake clip. Not just John Wolf. There's those CGI guys. They also did it. And then the school where it happened, the students came forth and actually announced how they did it, that they faked it. It's the same school.
Roger did a clip van daai video vir jou in die chat gesit met die timestamp.
Wat daar sou hy. Okay, so Roger, thank you so much, bud. You found the clip. Joe, you asked. Roger responded. This video isn't available anymore? Oh, Roger. What am I doing? Am I? Yeah, it's not available. It just goes to nothing. It's not allowing me to clip it, Roger. There we go. I found it. Okay, so there's two. I'm just going to mute that. So Kenny did it here.
If you do, then, please let yourself be known.
Okay, I think it's here.
Attach thread, 15-pound thread to the leg underneath. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there.
What video is this?
And it's actually going around the dresser here. It goes around so I could stand over there and pull it and be out of frame. And it pulls in the opposite direction that I am. So not too hard to do. So as you can see, or rather as you can't see, using
what was he
thread
doing
is
with
a
it?
simple method to make something move, and it's got I don't know if it's,
No, it's not this one, Roger. No, don't worry about it, Roger. I'll find it afterwards. Hey, Spider Queen. I'll find it afterwards and just post it to the description of the video. I'll find it afterwards and do that. Don't worry. But thank you, Roger. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we're still debunking. So yeah, this is fake. This don't even worry about that clip. There's another moth. Okay, this is going quick. But I mean, to me, watching a video like this of a door just slowly opening, having nothing other than that short clip, and then expecting me to believe it's paranormal is ridiculous. I'd never believe that is paranormal. This next one, though, is a bit more interesting.
Got ya. I waited about 45 minutes for that one, guys.
So his blinds just open up. So let's have a look at that. Green tone coming in clutch with Mandy Mandy didn't fix it. Coming in with 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Okay, I have to ask, because this is going to be my new life goal for Mandy. Does anybody watching right now have gifted memberships on and uses iPhone? Because if you do, please guide us to how you can put the gifted membership option on. Because we need to help out Mandy. Greentown, do you use iPhone? How do you switch that on? Because there's no join button. Okay, Greentown is going to help you out, Mandy. He's going to find it. Okay, so this guy's lying on his bed and his blinds just open up. And he said he had to wait 45 minutes to capture it. So obviously he was waiting. But was he taking 45 minutes worth of video? I'd like to see that, the raw footage, prove that. But for me, I would say this is also easy to fake. Because you can have the thing that you use to, the beads that you have to open up those blinds with, you can have them on the outside of the window and someone can pull on the beads to open them up. And that's easy to fake. So because it is so easily, or not easily, but it is so easy to recreate this, I would not immediately think that this is paranormal. I would definitely go, probably people fooling around. This bloody moth. I almost had him. Oh, if I can find him. The things I'll do to that moth. Once again, it's definitely not paranormal. I mean, it comes out of nowhere. And then they want us to believe that that is paranormal. I'd never believe that. I would never believe that. Hang on, phone, don't fall. Per another channel members, he's been unsuccessful in gifting me. I have no idea why. Here he is. I missed him. Ah. Got him! No! He's still flying. Yes! I got him. I got him. If you love moths, turn away now. Because he's dead. Bloody asshole. Bloody asshole. Man! He's been flying around here irritating me the whole night. I'd rather be covered in moth dust than covered in a moth. And moth dust sucks. You know what I hate most? I had this happen before. A bowl of soup. And a moth lands. Not just falls into it. David, yes, congratulations to the Bokke. They did wonderful. Well, they didn't play as well as I hoped they did. Something's not gelling correctly with them. But they still win. I had a moth land, but like what a duck would land on water. I had a moth land like that in my soup. And moth dust followed the moth into the soup. That's annoying. Anyway. Once again, the door just closes. We have no context. We have this counter here. He's blocking some of it as well. There, he blocks some of it. He steps backwards. The TV shuts off, which is easy to do. Just use a remote. And then someone's just below the counter shutting the door. And that's also where the clip ends. Now, the clip could be longer and there's more context to it, but we'll never know. We will never know. In a perfect world, that moth would haunt you. That would be amazing. Okay. So the cupboard opens. The code cupboard opens. That thing gets flipped over. And this person drops their phone. I mean, once again, that doesn't mean paranormal to me. It's just we don't have enough context to go by to believe what we're seeing. Yeah, moth dust. Joe, haven't you ever killed a moth and then there's like this powder left behind on your hand or anything like that? So he pushes it out of the view of the camera. And it gets pushed back. Doesn't mean anything to me. Guys, I'm at the point where I don't know what to do anymore for debunks because nothing's really a challenge. And the thing is, when Beardo first shouted me out, there was a lot of people that said it's so refreshing to watch a debunker not joining in on drama. But if you look at my channel, anything that has to do with drama, which I not intentionally do, but they do better, like Ghost Theory, Ghost on Trend, the Ouija Brothers, Twin Paranormal, Mindseed, Paranormal Nightmare. When I do those channels, those videos do phenomenal. When I don't do those channels, my videos don't even break 1,000 views. So people don't want me to do drama, but then if I don't do anything that's connected to drama, my channel isn't seen. So I'm at a point where I don't actually know what to do. And these videos don't cut it. This isn't entertaining for you guys to watch because there's no real substance to it. It's just the dumbest videos. How do we even debunk stupid things like this? You guys get what I'm saying? I'm in a position where most people don't want drama, but they also won't watch if it's not drama. I don't know what to do. But then we have these types of videos that we sit with the snickle frits, you know? We have the snickle frits that we have to play with, which is annoying. I mean, he opens up a cellar door. And then what? Oh, someone throws a ball? How's that paranormal? Let me catch up on chat real quick. This thing first needs to catch up to the chat itself. It always takes so long. Because the chat's definitely not moving that fast. The problem with the debunking is most videos fall into two categories. Obviously fake or men in dark houses listening to noises. Annoying. Agony goose. That's the thing for me. I don't like debunking videos about noises. Or EMF detectors or spirit boxes and those. Because that is just the stupidest thing. I like to capture you on your editing mistakes, but there's no challenge out there for me. Because the people don't fake it like that anymore. They used to, then they stopped, then they started again, and then they stopped immediately. If he doesn't see it, how can he open drawers? YouTube, timestamp, okay. 56 seconds. No, it says every time I click on that, it says the video isn't available anymore. Beardo certainly did a live where he watched someone who made a really good fake video. It would be cool to get your reaction. That's another thing that I want to do. Oh, wait, hang on, guys. Mandy, you listening? Here we go. Mandy, listen to my voice. I'll read it out. You do as I say. Unbutton your blouse. No, green turn, that's not part of it. Put on the selfie cam. Okay. To enable allow gifts on this channel, go to the channel page of the creator where you want to be eligible to receive gifted memberships. Okay, so go to that channel. So that would be me. Tap the join button on the channel's page. This opens the membership option. Oh, no, but that's the thing. Green tone. iPhone doesn't have a join button. Or do they if you on iPhone? And then you have to go to the channel page to do that. So you have to click on my profile picture and then click join button. But that's weird because that YouTube is being very, very suspicious right now. Because when I set up memberships, Fata, I deliberately clicked the cheapest option, which is 50 cents United States dollars, right? 50 cents in the dollar form, 50 cents. It's 10 Rand. So if we go to 10 Rand, let's go to dollar to Rand, right? Dollar to Rand. Let me show you something real quick. Okay, well, the dollar fluctuates. But I made it so that my membership's only 10 Rand. That is 56 cents United States. So why is YouTube selling my memberships for $2? Why? Why are they doing that? That's illegal. Shouldn't be. Just go to channel page and join from there. Okay, so Mandy, you have to go to my profile picture and then you'll find channel page to join. Yes, if your join button is not displayed on your ISO app, you need to open the YouTube on Safari mobile browser. And that's why I hate iPhone, because Safari, once again, it has to be there. It should just straight up work, Roger, because you are. Let me just see, what type of mod are you? Put user in timeout because you're sending broken links. I'm putting you in timeout. Hide user, remove. Okay, I get it now. No. You are mod. You should be able to do that. I don't understand why it's not allowing me to open up those links though. Because then the other link you sent worked perfectly fine. It's also £2 in the UK. Guys, I promise you that my YouTube thing is set to the cheapest option. Let me prove that. Let me prove that once and for all. Because I don't know why they would sell it for that much. If I specifically made my let me get to it real quick. Membership. Here we go. Levels, edit. Here we go. Here's my membership level. That's the DP level. ZAR 9.99. Right? 9.99 ZAR is South African Rand. That's that, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's not even that. 10 Rand's too much. It should be 9 Rand 99 cents. Still 56 though. But that's what I made it. So why are they selling it for? Maybe it's because you guys in first world. Because you know first world has more money than third world. I'm in third world. Lucky me. It sucks to be you guys in the first world. You pay, it's more expensive to be you. You need to remove the YouTube app from your iPhone, then use your browser. I've just renewed mine for 2. Damn, you have to delete it just to be able to do that? No wonder it sucks to be an iPhone user. You actually have to remove the app from your iPhone, then use your browser. Wait a minute. Someone just sent me through something here privately. Step 1. Take your iPhone, walk over to the trash bin, throw it in. Step 2. Buy Android. Any Android would do. Step 3. Enjoy. That sounds easy. It sounds way easier than deleting apps, going over to different apps. It sounds way easier. Damn. No, honestly, I admire iPhone users. Let's go. Debunk this. We've been through this, guys. Static and movable objects in CCTV footage. How it would appear. I've done it so many times. This is just a question. Hang on. This was number 8. Number 7 is a question mark. Oh no, it's just the font. Stupid font. Wait, what happened there? Oh. It's a shadow. Okay, whatever. Once again, old people's gym equipment. I'm gonna do a video for you guys. Tomorrow we have to go and visit Inga's grandma in the old age home. I will then go and make a video. I'll post it to my memberships only. Sorry, Mandy, you will never see it. Okay, so they put a little bit of a spin to this one. Instead of just opening the cupboard, they actually have the stuff inside move. Interesting. So, something we can work on now. Okay, so the cupboard opens up. Then that moves to the side. Huh. That's fake. They see how blurry it is? So when you're masking out something, you're hiding something behind a mask or anything like that. And as soon as you get to a point where you can no longer need that mask, then instead of the blurry, you'll get a crisper image. It's this. So from there, as soon as the haunting stops, boom, the mask goes away. And everything becomes clear. You see that? So they used something and masked it out. It's interesting. Because I always look at these types of videos and think to myself, why do they edit that video in that specific way? What was necessary about that? Okay, Roger just emailed me the link. Just click on it. Yeah, this is exactly it, Roger. This is exactly the video. This is the one I was looking for. Okay. Excuse me. So on the email it works. So here we go. Here's the video that eluded us for so long. So let's do this. Wait, let's do that because I have to go to my email. Here we go. Joe, you'll be able to see this now. Okay, just waiting for email to pop up. I hate it when the browser does that, where it doesn't open up your Gmail icon. Why is it doing that now to me? Off to put little one to bed, but we'll catch up later. Hey, cheers, Valleys and Dragons. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. No, it's not opening up my damn browser, my email. Why? Why do you do that to me? Now that I have a way. Okay, let me beat the internet real quick, or let me beat technology. So let's copy that. Copy URL. I'll WhatsApp it to myself. And then I will open it on WhatsApp. And then show you. But Joe, you will be shown. That is for sure. Okay. So I have that on WhatsApp now. So, okay. Let me open up, let me do that. And let me open up WhatsApp. Here we go. And there it is. There it is. Boom. Here's the one from Kenny Biddle. Oh no, this is not from Kenny Biddle. This is a video that I debunked.
Come on, John, hurry up and get home.
But Kenny
I think
shows how it's
pretty
done.
much spot on. Demonstrating exactly how I did it and
you go.
showing you everything.
This is
here. You can see the cabinet. And I'll open the door here so you can see actually underneath, and you can see right
You watching, Joe?
there. Wait, there we go. There is a
There you
paper
go.
clip here with a line going through it, and it's tied to that screw that goes into the drawer. And when we come out, wrong zoom. Come out and close that. When I open the door, you can't see any of it because it's all up, running along the top here. It actually runs along here. There's the line right there. You can see it. But I didn't open this drawer, but you could have. I mean, I could do this, where I come in and say, oh, let me open the door here, and zoom down, show you that there's nothing inside.
Yeah, exactly.
And then come back up.
Yeah.
Not really a big deal.
But he's going to open up those drawers
So the
now.
lines come out, and they are attached to a couple pens, just for it's easier to handle than just the thread itself.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can make this work here. So I pick this up like that, and then there you go.
See, he pulls on the one string, it opens and closes that drawer.
And see if the other one works. There you go. Not a big deal. Pretty simple.
Exactly.
I think in the video, the person has a door here, so you could easily run the lines behind.
Exactly. So Kenny Biddle displayed that beautifully of how you can fake that. So opening the drawer is not really a thing anymore, because that's just how it's done. But why is this happening? They masked it out. So they used something else and to move that, just to put an extra spin on this opening. But like I said, you can see that it's been masked out, because as soon as the mask is then taken away, the blurriness goes away. So no more mask needed. Boom. Blurriness gone. No worries, Roger. Okay, so next clip. Lights going on and off. I mean, that's not paranormal at all. I can do it right now. Hang on. Hang on. Check this out. Hey, I just went for I just went for to get some snacks. Was the light turning on and off here for absolutely no reason? Anyway, haunting confirmed. No, Joe, don't worry. Don't feel stupid. I mean, it happens to so many people. I mean, look how stupid I was. I made a video about someone that I couldn't debunk because I was convinced it was an edit, but I couldn't find it, about the thing being pulled off the man's shoulder. I made a video about it. How stupid is that? It's definitely a ghost that was just here while I got some snacks. I hope that appears in... No, wait, you know what? Let's hope... Okay. Guys. Am I clipping? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's fake a paranormal. Real quick. Just real quick. Let's do this. Okay. Check this out. So now I should be... yeah, you should see me now. Just like that. Okay. Sound is fine. Okay, let's fake paranormal real quick. Just quickly. I just want to see how this looks. Let me just fast forward. Okay. I don't believe in ghosts, you know, because nothing I've never seen something paranormal. But hang on, guys. I just quickly need to go grab some snacks because I'm super hungry. I'll be back right now. Hang on. I'll be back later. So, yeah, I couldn't find the snacks that I wanted. So I'm not going to worry about the snacks. Yo, what the hell is happening? What is happening to my screen? What's going on with my camera? What is this? What the hell is this? What happened? I couldn't find the snacks and my stuff is all messed up. All right, I'm going to clip that. I'm going to post that. And let's hope it lands on paranormal videos. Because I swear to you, it would. 100%. No doubt, no doubt. No doubt.
Ja, nee.
Wieso?
Ja, wat? Nee,
What is that noise? What the hell is that noise? Yeah. Hey, Sisters of Mercy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna clip that after the stream. Did something just move behind me? Hang on. No jokes. I know, this was me taking a sip of my coffee, but when I saw it out of the corner of my eye, it looked like something moved behind me. I nearly had a heart attack there for a second. Pseudo happy? What do you mean, Greentown? I'm not English. I don't know those big words. Don't know what it means. Just a ladder, wobble, walking its way through the house. Oh, this one? Oh, yeah, sorry. I still probably need to hit play on this. It's like the previous ladder clip that I showed you guys. 2. Is this zoomed in? Yeah. No wonder it looks so weird. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I had that zoomed in all the way. Here we go. You've seen the ladder thing. Afrikaans woord vir snack. Pseudo happy. Afrikaans woord vir snack? Pseudo happy? No. No. Afrikaans woord vir snack is pesel. Peselgoedjies. Ek soek iets om te pesel. Het jy iets om te pesel daar? Iets net lekker daar vir my man. Net iets lekker. 'n Soetigheidjie. Many words for that. For snack. 'n Soetigheidjie, iets lekker, 'n bederfie, iets om te pesel. So many words for that. But I've never pseudo happy. I've never seen that in Afrikaans. Be like pseudo. I have no idea. Greenton. Hang on. Peselhappy, yeah. Peselhappy. Yeah. Reads a bit like pseudo happy. Peselhappy. But you know, we don't ever use the full word peselhappy. Bederfie. 'n Bederfie is lekker. Is 'n ou bederfietjie daar? Jou bederfie? Yeah, your Afrikaans spelling is so on point that I read it as something completely different to what it's supposed to be. But also, that is pure Afrikaans. That's not something that we speak. We do not speak pure Afrikaans because that's just too much for the brain. Hey, Tina, welcome. Welcome, Tina. Okay, anyway. Interesting. Something pulls on it, but I mean, the quality is so bad, I don't think we'll ever get to the bottom of it. You can see this is the point of origin where it's being grabbed from. It's right there. Nee, dankie. Jy gaan wat doen? Okay. So it's being grabbed from that point. But by what? And by whom? But the quality is so bad that it's really difficult. But guys, honestly, for the next stream, I want a challenge. Something that, because these things are so far out. Definitely fake, but yeah, definitely fake. Okay, wait, let's go back. That's the point of origin. Turns around. Yeah. So the point of origin, you can see that is it. So if you follow that point, when it drops down, it drops on that side there, and that's exactly where it's being pulled from. It's just a piece of line. Nothing impressive. Wait, he's a barber wearing flip-flops? I mean, yeah. Depending on where in the world they are from, eh? Oh, he's got his mirror. That doesn't mean anything to me. It could be like stop motion art, where you take bunch of pictures of something in different position and it looks like it start moving. You can easily do that with CCTV footage as well. I've done it at work, where I wobbled across the room, playing with a CCTV camera. Oh, this one we can listen to now. I don't really know what's happening because we've got two views of what's happening here. And then we have extreme clipping from the mic. Because what is this thing? Falling up and down. See that? It seems like it's just something playing in loop. See, it just seems like it's being played in loop. Yeah, it's just being looped. I don't really know what's happening. Once again, not enough context on that. You've got better videos from your old flip phone? I'll have that, please.
I miss you too.
What? Coming.
What? Who's coming?
Here coming.
Who?
Him.
You see somebody back there?
Him.
Who?
Here.
Him?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Is he in our house?
Yeah.
Where? Show me. Where's he at? He's right in front of you?
Yep.
Who is it?
A guy.
Who's there, mister? What are you doing in our... Where's he at? In the dining room?
Yep.
Show me him. Go show me him. Give me your hand. Take me to him.
This him.
Take me to him. Show me.
This him.
Wait, let me... Tell me, is he right here?
Yep.
He's in our dining room?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our dining room, mister? What does he look like?
I bug.
He's got bug eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, before we continue this, this reminds me of my son. He's 12 now. He's turning 13 next month, right? And I took him boating today with my RC boat, this one. I took him boating with an RC boat. And on the way there, he told me the story that he stole my bucky last night while my bucky is in my truck, my vehicle. While we were sleeping, he stole it and he went out and he took his friends, which are all 12, by the way, to the club, and they drank all night and they got super drunk. There was girls on the back of the bucky and they just had a blast of a time. He told me this elaborate story and it sounded so real, but I know it's fake because I know. And I played into it. I started asking him questions about what they did while they were there and stuff, and he just kept going with it. He's never been in a bar. I don't even know if he knows what it looks like inside, but he was telling us about pool tables and dartboards and girls dancing and alcohol was flowing. And he's just telling me this elaborate story. I was playing into it, and the more I'm playing into it, the more he is elaborating. And that seems to be the exact same thing. And he's 12, but a little baby is just going more sci-fi because he's got bug eyes and stuff like that. My son wouldn't do that, even though his story was sci-fi, because that would never happen at his age. But a child has an imagination that keeps them busy. I know, I was a child. I used my imagination most of the times playing. I still can remember that. But to play into it that much, to actually put it on a paranormal channel, saying that this was something paranormal, is a bit too much for me.
What are you doing in our living room, mister? Get. You go back home. You go back wherever you came from. What's he doing? Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs. Come on. You're scaring me. We're going upstairs. Yeah, you're scaring me. We're going upstairs.
Yeah, whatever. Let's catch up with the chat real quick. Chat up with the catch. Kids are whack. Yeah, they are. Imaginations run wild with children. So cute, but there could actually be a person there. Now, I don't think there's a person there because the granny's not seeing anybody, but the granny could be blind. And so many of you still hasn't left a like yet. Please go ahead and leave a like. I think this is just a classic case of children who are too young to understand the real world, seeing things in their imagination and don't think it's evidence of them. Yeah, because a child at that age also struggles to distinguish between imagination and real life. Can imagine someone is there and then taking it in. Like into perspective, putting it like the person actually there and then playing into it. And now you have the grandmother that plays into that, validating it to her to say, okay, what she's imagining is really there. Oh no. And then the child starts free, and tonight the child's going to have a nightmare with a bug-eyed person, and then that's just going to keep snowballing. So My niece and nephews will see a discarded piece of farm equipment and make up a whole elaborate story about how it got there and the people that used it. Yeah. It's quite fun to listen to a child's imagination running wild. Yeah, green tone, exactly. But I also think it's healthy for a child to play into that imagination and helping them to build their creativity. I think you should do that. But what we shouldn't do is take it so far as to put it on a channel to call it paranormal. And then you'll have people, once again, in that gullible side to believe it. 100% believe it. Because if you say anything against it, you'll be attacked. My beliefs as that more people think children imagine things when they're actually seeing something that we cannot see. I don't know. I don't think it's the case, Joe. I mean, we are all entitled to believe what we want, right? So I can't tell you what to believe and what not. But knowing, I assume many people watching this channel has children. And has had children at a young age or has been through those ages. All of our children has had imaginary friends. I don't think it is paranormal at all. I just think it's because I told the story the other night, last stream. I don't know if you were here, Joe, but our minds are more powerful than we think. Because I believed 100% I was smoking for like an hour. Could have been shorter. It could have been 40 minutes or something like that, if I think about it properly. I honestly believe I was smoking, and the smoke actually burned my eye. I was ashing it, and I was putting it inside of my mouth and breathing out of the one side of my mouth. This was a while ago, playing cards like this, you know, and don't want the smoke to touch my eye because it's burn, and then it burns my eye. Then I take the smoke out, and I rub my eye, put the smoke. The smoke was never lit. My imagination, my mind told me the smoke was lit, but it wasn't. But it felt so freaking real. Even my wife was like this, looking at me like that. Like, God, like, what the hell is this guy doing? Is that thing even on? It was never on. Joe, it was never on. But the smoke burned my eye. My eye was red from the smoke burning it. How? Because I always say this. The imagination is so the mind is so freaking powerful. People underestimate the power of the mind. I think imagination is good as long as you don't take it too seriously. Well, yeah. It's a natural part of the brain development for sure. For sure. The child says he looks like a bug. The old lady says he has bug eyes. The kid then agrees. Yeah. Yeah, right. Exactly. So it's nothing what the kid thinks. It's just it's a mixture, and then as soon as you start building on to that, the kid will agree to that. Ja, maar hy is nie imagination nie. Daai is 'n droom. I do have a freaky story. My wife just reminded me. My son, he speaks in his he talks in his sleep a lot. He's talkative, right? So especially when you wake him up, he'll start telling you to do things or help you. Please help me do this or find this. I dropped this, and then you're so stupid because you start looking for something, but there's nothing there. He dreamt it. He woke up that way. But the one night, Inga's filming a video, and Ashton is asleep. So his door is open, he's asleep, and I'm getting the camera ready and everything. But it's also in a time frame where we watched some crime documentaries of children who killed their parents. So that was in the back of my mind. And I set up the camera. I asked her, just before I left the room so that she can start filming, I asked her, listen, okay, are you ready? Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm just double checking the camera. And all of a sudden, this is what I hear. Ominous. Ominous as ominous can be. The very definition of ominous. This is all I hear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but clear as day, right? So not someone that's mumbling their word. 1, 2, 3, and it even echoes through the hallway of the house. And first, I couldn't register. My mind refused to register what was happening. So I stood there and I looked at Inga. I was like, and I turned around and then I started registering. It's Ashton. He's counting in his sleep. And I walked into his room. As I walked into his room, he goes, but this is enough. I'm just translating directly to English now so that you guys can understand what's happening. As I walk into his room, he goes like, 11, 12, surprise! I was like, what is happening with this kid? And I thought he was playing a joke on us, but he was sleeping. Because that day, someone in his class had a birthday, and he was reliving that in his dream. But I'm guys, because through my mind immediately goes, okay, someone's counting down to kill us. Ashton's gonna try and take us out. He wants to end his family. Because you can imagine, it's 10 o'clock at night. 1, 2, that voice echoing through the hallway. Oh man, freaky. And then you walk into his room and he goes, surprise! But he's fully asleep but fully awake at the same time. Anyway. That means nothing to me. I just did it to my own camera and switching the lights on and off while I was away getting snacks. Oh, you know what it is? It's an earthquake.
What the fuck? Leave us alone!
Oh no, it's not an earthquake.
Leave us alone. We're not scared of you anymore. Leave us alone. Just sit back down. Sit back down. I'm not waking up the babysitter. This is crazy. Leave us alone. What the? Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Come here.
That's horrible acting. I thought it's an earthquake to start with, because why was everybody reacting? To what were they reacting? To what were they reacting? Oh, is it the door in the back there that's slamming? Check out this door. No, it's not the door. Something just appeared there. Something appears here. What is that? Hang on, I want to zoom in on that. But the thing is, they just start reacting and I have no idea what they're reacting to. See that thing appearing there? What is that? And then it disappears and then everything... Let me zoom in.
What the fuck? Leave us alone!
Sorry about the language, guys.
Leave us alone. We're not.
That's in front of the children, by the way.
Anymore. Leave us alone.
Just sit back down. Sit back down. I'm not waking up the baby for this. This is crazy.
I'm not waking up the baby for this. I'm standing over the baby cussing. It's something that's not there. Screaming. I refuse to wake up the baby. The baby's like...
Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Come in.
The acting sucks though, but definitely fake. But how is it faked? I don't know. Do I want to spend the time figuring it out? I don't think I want to. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. Those were all the clips, by the way. Once again, not the best debunking. I mean, there's not a lot to debunk. Like I said, these people, they just fake their videos so nonchalantly, no effort. Not like the Mindseed videos and stuff. I still want to I want to recreate the Mindseed video where they stack the furniture. I'm gonna recreate that. I just need to find some time to do that, but I will definitely do it. It's interesting to think residual hauntings could very well exist all in the mind. If you can experience these things at night while asleep, then it's not a stretch to experience them while awake. Yeah, well, like I said, the mind is very powerful. One time I was on holiday in Turkey, smoking on the balcony, and everything was moving. I thought I was drunk from the night before. It was actually an earthquake. Yeah, especially if you're in a tall building and there's an earthquake, it's a weird feeling. The little girl would walk right next to the chair that a ghost had just moved. Yeah, I mean, children, they are more susceptible to these hauntings, or to in the way that they experience the hauntings. They won't go near the chair that's just been haunted. Can I send you that link to the fake paranormal video for a reaction? I think you might enjoy looking at it. It's a breath of fresh air compared to the yeah, sure. Link in the description. You can email me there. I've experienced, okay, except for the time of the bicycle. It's just too much of a story, but I've experienced what I believe is paranormal, but then at the same time I'm not sure. I think it's sleep paralysis, and then my mind made up a story to go with the sleep paralysis to help make sense of what's happening. So what happened is I slept one night. I was still young. I think I was about 11 or 12. I can't remember the age. My mom and them were out for the night. So I was at home alone. And I was sleeping in their bed because they had a TV in their room. So I slept in their bed to watch TV and fall asleep with the TV on. And I knew I was awake. I don't know if I was awake. I don't know if I was dreaming that I'm awake and I'm watching TV. But I was lying and watching TV. And I heard down the hallway, like, you know, if someone walks barefoot and they hit their heel into the ground, it makes this loud thump. I heard this something running, and then it goes quiet, and then all of a sudden something pins me to the bed. So I heard and then quiet for like 1 second, and then I felt this immense pressure on me, pushing me into the bed, holding me down, sleep paralysis. And I still remember I called out Jesus when that happened, and it immediately went away. Now, I've always looked back at that and I can't make sense of it. But now that I'm older, I'm thinking what happened was I did experience sleep paralysis, but my brain made up a story. And the story it made up is I'm lying awake watching TV. Thank you, Abs, for the €5 donation. £5 donation. Not euro, pounds is more. Thank you for that. And I think my brain made up a story that I was lying and watching TV, and I heard a ghost coming towards me and it had to jump, and when it jumps there needs to be silence because it's no longer on the ground. And then I'm pinned to the bed. I think my mind made that up just to make sense of why my sleep paralysis is happening, right? Yeah, Abs, it's a nice stream. And then I had another sleep paralysis experience, and this was while with Inga. I slept one night, and again I was pushed to the bed, but in this I was asleep, and someone started choking me, and I woke up. No. I'm sorry, I've got it mixed up. So what happened was, I heard someone calling my name, but in a very eerie way. And I stood up and I looked down, because in the room that we were in, the room had an ensuite bathroom. It was the bed, ensuite bathroom, and then next to that it's a small hallway, about 6 foot hallway, with a alarm system, and then the door that goes out into the main hallway area to the other rooms and stuff. And I stood up and I looked down the small hallway in our room, and I saw something. I saw a demon, like a dark figure with 2 glowing red eyes. And when I saw that, I got a fright and I jumped, and I turned around and I ran, and I got back into bed and I put my head under the covers, and it followed me, jumped on me and pushed me into the bed and started choking me. And then again I called out Jesus. I just screamed Jesus, and it helped, and it released me. But once again, I think my mind made up that entire story to make sense of why I was experiencing sleep paralysis. Because the next night, I specifically looked down that hallway. Thanks, Ryan, I'll check it out. I specifically looked down that hallway at night in a dark room to see what I can see, because I was freaked out by that. And our alarm system had a little red button on it that continuously glowed red. And if you looked at it in a certain way, it reflected as 2 lights coming back to you. So I think my mind knew my surroundings and what that light, subconsciously I think I picked up that light has a little reflection that makes it look like 2 lights shining. And my mind just made up this entire story of why I'm experiencing sleep paralysis. So that's why I can sort of debunk my sleep paralysis as my mind faking a ghost attack. I don't know. It's so difficult with these things that anything can be debunked and anything can be explained. It's weird. Sorry, I missed so much chat of the chats talking about this. Sounds like what happened to me where I woke up choking. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea after that. Yeah, but I felt like I was being choked out, like someone had me around the throat. Alien owls abducted me? No, I would know that. Yeah, that could be, Abs. It could be that more things happen to you when you're not looking for it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the stream. It has been 2 hours and 4 minutes. I see I did receive your email here, Ryan, so I'll look at that. And then, okay, so he's making a fake paranormal video. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. Thanks for that, Ryan. Hey, Link Mario, you are 2 hours and 4 minutes late. I'm about to end the stream now. Thanks, Blue Sky. And Lisa, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Let me, because that's the last time I didn't thank people for their donations and stuff. I forgot. But Nerozen for committing to 2 months. Nerozen also with a €3 donation. HM Paranormal, commitment of 2 months membership. Nerozen gifting 5 members. Anne with your 1 month, and then also Anne with gifting 5 memberships, and then we have Green Turn with 20 memberships gifted, and we have Abs with a £4.99 super chat. Thank you guys for supporting the stream, and thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving likes. 51 people watching, 51 likes. That's amazing. And yeah, thank you for being here. It was nice. Hopefully next stream I can get some clips that I can actually sit and debunk, and it's not this nonsense of doors opening and stuff like that. But yeah, let me say goodbye to everybody. I can go into participants right now. Not a lot of people participating in chat. Grumpy, Abs, Goose, Ann, Lisa, Charmaine, Christy D, Crime Rush, Debunk Paranormal, that's me, Sparta, Joe, Link, Awakening, Mandy, Roger, Ryan, and Sisters of Mercy. Thank you guys for being here, and everybody else that watched but didn't chat. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next video and in the next live stream. Have a good one, and goodbye.